everybody. We are going to check out the breakfast. Welcome to day 2 in Mallorca. Let's start with a holiday hot topic. Were there signs saying don't reserve the sunbeds? Yes. Did everyone do it anyway? Of course. That being said, we did always manage to get one, and the lifeguard would bring more if needed. Anyways, let me take you for a walk around the breakfast buffet, which was included in our stay. There was fruit, cereal, different milks, and the luminous yogurt that I swear exists in all buffets around the world. Along here we have the cold meats and cheese, some seeds, and a lovely fresh salad selection. Sauces, and a little trick for a nice coffee. Get a long espresso and fill it with hot milk. For me, the cappuccinos and lattes weren't the best. Next we have the hot food with hash browns, eggs, sausages, bacon, baked beans, pancakes, tomatoes, mushrooms and courgettes. And lastly, there was a selection of bread and pastries. You have the option to sit inside or out with plenty of spaces. Nothing fancy, but nice all the same, and everything was fresh. We chilled for a bit with the lovely view, then made a last-minute decision for an excursion. With a whole 5 minutes to spare, we decided to go on the 1 p.m. boat trip. This was Junior like, hey, don't make it all the way down here without buying your goggles, so I quickly popped to the shop. The speedboat and snorkeling trip was €90 each, so Tony in the office recommended the more leisurely 2-hour boat trip for €30 each and getting some goggles. He thought this trip was better value for money as there was still the opportunity to swim and you get to see other places too. He also said that there was a cafe on board, but you could take your own drinks and snacks if you wished. The boat makes 3 stops to pick up and drop off, from Magaluf, San Matias and Palma Nova, leaving daily around 11, 1 and 3. Vamos para arriba, sí.
Estamos, salud. Vamos. Diablo. Qué caliente está esto. No, está bueno. Miren eso ahí.
There were 3 levels, the open-air top, middle part with indoor seating, the cafe and toilets, and the lower deck with glass viewing windows. Living our best Monday life. Celebrating at this point that the beers were still cold, we travelled along the coast and stopped for 20 minutes for a swimming, sliding and jumping extravaganza.
Ahora.
A big thank you to the man for making the slide slidey. The water was lush and not cold either. I saw some fish, then was like, hey Junior, come and play, so he did.
1, 2, 3.
vale.
Well, that was very fun, and look just how beautiful the sea is. Along the coast the other way now, we went past the little island called La Rodella. Past a club that was built in the 1980s but not open anymore. Then we were like, hey, we'll drive you to the next spot. This really cool cove that I filmed really terribly. I went to check out the deck below and then the loo with a view. Onto another beach and the lighthouse before turning back round and heading to Magaluf.
Okay. There we go.
A fun, sunny, relaxing 2 hours later, we were dropped back at the San Matias Pier. We loved it! Yay! Definitely worth the 30 euros.
My friend, very good.
We had a great time. The weather was so gorgeous we decided to head straight to the hotel pool. It was clean, not overcrowded, and a lifeguard was on duty all the time it was open.
Yeah? That's cold.
They got very
Hostia, enganchate también, enganchate también. Ahí vamos, intento bajar, vamos. Ahí, olé. Yeah.
There's Junior having a little dance. Then we stumbled across the hotel's afternoon happy hour. So it's happy hour, 2 beers for €5, which isn't bad. More dancing as we got ready. FYI here, you can rent an iron from reception for 24 hours with a €10 deposit. Another FYI, we loved the daily music. Okay, we're going for dinner.
What? ¿Dónde vamos? ¿Para acá?
We had booked online for a Rocco, an Asian restaurant in the top 10 on TripAdvisor. As many of the restaurants are large, spacious, and there are lots of them, we didn't book any others and always managed to get a table. But this one is slightly smaller, so it was recommended to make a reservation. I'd let them know that we were celebrating our 10-year anniversary and they gave us a glass of bubbles on arrival, which was nice. There wasn't a huge amount of options on the menu, but what we did have was delicious. Junior had the barbecue ribs with chips and I had the surf and turf sushi. For starter, we had the tempura prawns. They did come after the mains, but were worth the wait. Then we were given a complimentary shot to finish, a local drink made with Mallorcan lemons, which is creamy, has a hint of coconut, and is yummy. We left very happy and wandered back to the seafront. Junior still dancing along the way. The vibes were high at Sisi, so we stopped to check it out. They have a lovely rooftop with a view for drinks. Oh my goodness. On the way back, we noticed it was the San Juan celebration, with the custom of jumping over a fire and making a wish. That's it for day 2. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. If you've got any questions, let me know in the comments, and you can click here for day 3 and here to subscribe. See you tomorrow.